Good morning. End of January. I think it's like 28th, 29th of January. Some of the coldest weather we've had all year. I guess we kind of just started off with a January thaw. And now we're finally getting winter. But we're also drying off Valentine, so we're only milking every other day. And she's giving us almost 2.5 gallons of milk. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on things. And making sure that, you know, she's staying healthy. Oh, cool. Talking to a friend of mine about building my website. If you get a chance to check her out, her website is called Divinely Designed. I'll try to leave a link to her website on my YouTube page. She's done our logo, and she has just wonderful thoughts about how to help somebody's business succeed, and she goes above and beyond what a lot of people will do. So I am working on building a website. I just don't have a lot of time to devote to it, and she's way better, and that's what she does. So yeah, if you get a chance to check her out, or if you're looking for somebody to build you a website, check out Divinely Designed. And again, I'll try to leave a link in my description. So let's go check out the cows and see how they're doing. We're doing a couple of things here. We are milking Valentine and getting her dried off because she's now just over 6 months pregnant. And we're also training Minnie to the stanchion. And Minnie's already got it in her head. When Valentine is done with the stanchion, she's next. It's her turn. So we'll go ahead and get started. There's the washing bucket.
Yes.
Fill it up with hot water and soap. And I'm going to go get started with the cows.
Yeah, they already know that they walked in.
They all walked into the barn already.
The bucket and they're like, oh, I know what it is.
They know what that's all about. Okay. Wow, that glare is just horrible. So we're also talking to my kids about getting the meat birds ready for this year. We're going to try to do about 300 of them. Mostly because my family, we will eat 200 for a year. But a lot of people are starting to realize that there's no security in buying chickens from the stores because stores are running out. And things are not looking too good about that changing anytime soon. So we're going to try to make sure that we have enough on hand, even though I'm not going to sell them cheap because they are expensive. You know, I've said it before. We don't do chickens because it's cheap. We do chickens because it's a way that we can kind of make sure we know where our source of food is coming from. And we know the quality of our food. But talking to my kids today about how to make that work, rotating chicks into the big coop at about 3 weeks so that they have access to the outside. So there's just a lot of things that we have to consider. I don't have a lot of land here, so I really can't pasture my birds. But, you know, do what we can. Hi, my beauties. You guys all came ahead of me into the stall, huh? Ethan got your stall all nice and clean. So, let's hope it smells nice in here. Hi, kitty. Oh, yeah, he did a beautiful job. Check this out. Look at the gorgeous job he did in here. So, that is for Minnie, for when she calves. Hi, kitty. You're hungry, aren't you? Hey, Mama.
You don't like that cow? I don't like her at all.
Not currently.
There's not one bit of. There's not a place in my heart.
Pretty Mama. So we're milking her every other day now, and day before yesterday she gave us almost 2.5 gallons The cream is really, really heavy. So I made some butter the other day and made some yogurt. And today I don't think I'm going to get 2.5 gallons. I might get close to 2 gallons. That's about it. But our biggest thing is really making sure she doesn't have mastitis or doesn't get mastitis as she's drying off. So it's really important to milk her out. So how we got to every other day, we were milking her once a day every 12 hours and then spaced that 14 hours and then 16 hours, and then we were milking her, I think one time we were so last Saturday we milked her Saturday evening and then skipped Sunday and then milked Monday morning. So that was 36 hours. And then Monday morning until Wednesday morning was 48 hours. So now here it is Friday, and it's 48 hours. And we're going to do 48 hours for a while and see how she does and see how her milk production drops. And even though I would love to be, have her all done in just a couple of days, she's such a high producer and so flexible that she's just continuing to produce. So we're going to have to take it at her stage, not ours. The other thing we've noticed is that if we milk her slowly, she doesn't produce as much. For Lori and I, when we're milking her, we'll milk her out in 15 minutes, both of us going at it, and get, almost 3 gallons of milk from her. If I'm milking her by myself, it'll take me 30 to 40 minutes, and I would get like 2 gallons. I've got 2. Just a second. No. Because I kind of want her to go through the hay slowly. So moving the bucket around makes her have to work a little harder at it. I'm done. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put this back. Okay. She's got the box on me. Alright, baby, let's go. Okay, move that bucket there. Out of swing. Alright, so we are not training Minnie to the stanchion today. Yeah, we're not going to train Minnie to the stanchion today. She's pretty flexible, and that's fine. Part of it is Rosie is used to going into the center. Oh, sorry. Wow. Rosie is used to going into the center stall while we milk Valentine, and then we've got Gus out here with his bucket of food, and then we usually have Rosie in the center stall so that she can have her food. But with Ethan having done so much work to the stall for Minnie, I don't want Rosie in there anymore. So Rosie's kind of complaining. She's not happy about that at all. So rather than having to have a whole bunch of going back and forth with Minnie, Valentine, Gus, stuff like that, it just, for today, we're not going to put Rosie in the center stall. Sunday, we'll see. And then you know, we'll just see. Minnie has done it enough now that it'll be fine. She'll remember. She'll get it figured out. Hi, kitties. Hi, pretty kitties. Ethan's taking some hay out for the cows, so we're going to get them taken care of. We've got to haul buckets of water. Today's going to be a high of 25 degrees with a low of 8 tonight, so it's going to be really super cold. So I want to make sure that their stall is taken care of, which Ethan did that. He put, like, I think 6 bales of shavings in their stall. And I don't worry about their stall too awfully much because, yeah, eventually it gets black and ooky-gooky, but it's also warm, and that sounds awful. But we just kind of keep an eye on it, and we try to keep it covered up. But the other thing is to remember that if we were to empty this stall every couple of days of everything and start with a bare cement and then put clean shavings in, you know, every few days, that's a lot of work in the wintertime. But the other thing is their manure, their urine, their, you know, shavings, the hay, straw, whatever might be in there, it's composting. So it will actually, we'll see it steaming in there because they've created a bed of warmth. And I've seen my cows look for a fresh manure pile in the cold to just lay down in, and you know, that's not fun to clean and try to milk around, but we do what we have to do. But I found that if we just let it build up a little bit, and we keep about a 6-inch thick layer of compost, manure, urine in there, so that there's something composting in there at all times. And then we'll put some fresh straw or shavings, whatever we've got on hand, on top of that layer. And then after a few days, we'll take the top layer off and start again. Do the whole thing over again. But we found that they're a lot cleaner and they're warmer. So, you know, that's just kind of what we've discovered. That little bull back there is really cute, isn't he? He looks a little bit like a bison. He's so cute. So anyway, we're expecting Minnie to have her calf very soon. I will get some video of her bag and her ligaments. Hopefully she doesn't calf before Sunday, because that could be inconvenient, to say the least. So we'll get that done. I gotta get this milk into the house before it freezes.